the symbol of ripe crop. Shuefeng. September 12010. The time for the harvest of crops will mark the end of this system. Angels will carry out the harvesting. Jesus. I am the angel to harvest the ripe crop. I will gather in the ripe crops and put them in the granary of the greatest creator. 1,000-year world, 10,000-year world, celestial island continent of the Elysium world. I will bring mankind to a new millennium, the era of life genuine. The so-called ripe crop refers to person with a perfect soul. The ripe crop that I will harvest has the following characteristics. Revere the greatest creator, revere life, revere nature, and follow the way of the greatest creator. Do not involve in marriage and family, do not involve in state, do not involve in political party, and do not involve in religion. Have no position, no property, no reputation, and no influence. Have no jealousy, complaint, and comparison. Have no selfishness, greed, and contention. Have no laziness, arrogance, and enmity. Have no anxiety, worry, and fear. Not self-opinionated, flexible and accommodating. Act in response to the will and follow the Tao. Be humble, kind, industrious, honest, faithful, unsophisticated, healthy, and civilized. Be good at games, like collective activities and collective life. Be outgoing and vivacious, and always remain happy and pleasant. Cling to celestial life rather than human life, to celestial relations rather than human relations. Follow the Tao of celestial beings rather than the Tao of man. Attach to the fairyland rather than the human world. Without the above 8 characteristics, the crop cannot be regarded as ripe crop. The unripe cannot be gathered in the granary, kingdom, of the greatest creator, and cannot enter the heavenly kingdom. I will lead the ripe crop to the heavenly kingdom, 1,000-year world, 10,000-year world, celestial island continent of the Elysium world. The unripe crops will enter the life genuine era to continue their growth and development. As for the others, they are none of my business and have nothing to do with me.
人间和千年界的情爱观对照
A contrast between the view of love in human world and the view of love in 1,000-year world. Xiefeng. April 28, 2007. Human world. I have affection for you, and you must also have affection for me. I love you, and you must also love me. The 1,000-year world. I have affection for you, but you need not have affection for me. I love you, but you need not love me. Human world. I have affection and love for you. You must be responsible for my affection and love. The 1,000-year world. I have affection and love for you. You need not be responsible for my affection and love. Human world. Lovers will be united in marriage and family. The 1,000-year world. Lovers need not be united in marriage and family. Human world. I love only you. The 1,000-year world. I love all people. Human world. I have affection only for you. The 1,000-year world. I have affection for all people. Human world. There are reasons and conditions for affection and love. The 1,000-year world. There are no reasons and conditions for affection and love. Human world. You can only love me. The 1,000-year world. You must love all people. Human world. Affection and love is selfish. The 1,000-year world. Affection and love is unselfish. Human world. The soul and attentive constant love is most respectable. The 1,000-year world. The soul and attentive constant love is most harmful to the collective and society. Human world. The couple who have affection and love for each other own each other. The 1,000-year world. The couple who have affection and love for each other do not own each other. Human world. The couple who have affection and love for each other keep company with each other all their life. The 1,000-year world. The couple who have affection and love for each other can part with each other anytime. Human world. One may worry that his or her love may be usurped by other people. The 1,000-year world. One need not have any worry about love. Human world. I will protect my affection and love. The 1,000-year world. I will release my affection and love. Human world. One must pay the cost for affection and love. The 1,000-year world. Affection and love is natural and one need not pay any cost. Human world. My affection and love belong to you, and your affection and love belong to me. The 1,000-year world. There is no affection and love that belongs exclusively to anyone. Human world. Without your affection and love, I will be overwhelmed with sorrow. The 1,000-year world. Everyone has affection and love, and no one will be overwhelmed with sorrow because of affection and love. Human world. There is jealousy and resentment involved in affection and love. The 1,000-year world. One will only experience joy and pleasure in affection and love and will not feel jealousy and resentment. Human world. I feel unhappy to see your affection and love for others. The 1,000-year world. I feel happy to see your affection and love for others. Human world. Affection and love is restricted by morals and customs. Otherwise, it constitutes the abuse of affection and love. The 1,000-year world. Affection and love is itself moral. There is no problem of abuse of affection and love. Human world. Affection and love is something to be pursued. The 1,000-year world. Affection and love is the precious gift endowed by the greatest creator and is the nature of origin. Human world. Affection and love is the greatest obstacle to achieve the spiritual state of celestials and Buddha. The 1,000-year world. Lack of affection and love is the greatest obstacle to achieve the spiritual state of celestials and Buddha. Human world. Secular affection and love is the principal factor to maintain the harmony and stability of society. The 1,000-year world. Secular affection and love is the principal factor that contributes to the plight and afflictions of man and human society.
情爱中毒，
The intoxication of love. 睡风. June 29, 2010. Affection and love are the precious gifts bestowed to the humankind by the greatest creator. Like salt in dishes, affection and love can make the food delicious and delectable. However, what will happen if we take mouthfuls of salt or mix a lot of salt in the dishes? It is just terrible. There is no real poison in the world. Everything can be poison if the proper amount is exceeded. Heroin, arsenic, opium, morphine, marijuana, Dolantin, coca, cocaine, ice, ketamine, and ecstasy are all useful things if taken in an extremely small amount. Once the proper amount is exceeded, they are poisons. Oxygen is very good thing, right? But you may poisoned if you take high concentration, high flow, and high pressure of oxygen for an exceeded amount of time. Appropriate amount of wine can help regulate the circulation of blood, but we will be poisoned by alcohol if we take too much wine. We drink water every day, but we may be poisoned if we drink more water than kidney can handle. A proper amount of bee venom is beneficial to our health, but excessive dosage of it will kill us. Money is a very good thing, but if we are blinded by lust for money, money may prove the most lethal poison. Appropriate amount of desire is also a good thing, but it may prove to be a deadly poison if we are consumed by boundless avarice. Affection and love is a very good thing, but once we are blinded by it, affection and love will be the poison of life. In the proper amount, everything will be useful, but once the proper amount is exceeded, anything can be a poison. What kinds of affection and love are poisons of love? The affection and love between wife and husband is the poison of life. The affection and love between lovers is poison of life. The steadfast affection and love is poison of life. The fully devoted affection and love is poison of life. The hysterical affection and love is the poison of life. The intoxicating affections and love is the poison of life. The affection and love that makes it difficult for you to sleep and have any appetite is the poison of life. The affection and love with a solemn pledge is the poison of life. The affection and love that require a life of commitment is the poison of life. The above poisons of affection and love are all a result of excessive dosage. If you are emaciated for affection and love, if you are lost in a trance, if you become listless because of love, or if you die for love, you are poisoned by love, which is no different from the poisoning of heroin. People, take care, be on guard against the love poisoning. The best way to prevent love poisoning is to learn from celestial beings in the thousand-year world.
百年惨烈地震与耶稣警示。
A century's dreadful earthquakes and Jesus' revelation. Shuefeng. January 19, 2010. Jesus the Christ's revelation said, "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Historically, human beings had never experienced such frequent earthquakes in the history. Please look at the following cataclysmic earthquakes all over the world. On December 28, 1908, the earthquake in Messina, Italy took more than 80,000 lives. On December 16, 1920, about 200,000 people were killed in the earthquake in Haiyuan, China. On September 1, 1923, in Japan, it was estimated that about 143,000 deaths in the Great Kanto earthquake. On October 5, 1948, in Turkmenistan, the Ashgabat earthquake took 110,000 lives. On May 31, 1970, the earthquake in Ancash, Peru killed about 70,000 people and 800,000 became homeless. In 1976, the death toll in the Great Tangshan earthquake in China was about 250,000. On December 26, 2004, Indian Ocean earthquake triggered a series of devastating tsunamis, and 227,898 people were killed according to official announcement. On October 8, 2005, about 79,000 were killed in the Pakistan Kashmir earthquake. On May 12, 2008, in China, the Sichuan earthquake killed 69,225 people and 17,923 were missing. On January 13, 2010, a strong earthquake struck Haiti, killing about 300,000 people. What do these frequent earthquakes mean? It means the beginning of circles of sorrows. Human beings are on the point of experiencing a period of unusual difficulties. Great tribulation is coming. Jesus told us, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved." But for the elects refers to the Chanyuan celestials on Book of Life noted by Dayform Buddha, "Sake those days shall be shortened. For as the lightning comes out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect," refers to the Chanyuan celestials on Book of Life noted by Dayform Buddha, from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. The life of genuine era will start then. We must be alert and keep watch because we are at a turning point in human history. Believe it or not, it's up to you.
不要把希望寄托在人身上。
Do not lay your hopes on a person. Xiefeng. July 9th, 2012. Translated by Tong Xin and edited by Care. Human beings are absolutely unreliable. However trustworthy a person seems, they will eventually die. So how can he or she be reliable? Can parents be reliable? They cannot even master their own fates to be alive or dead the next day. So how can they be relied upon? Can husbands and wives be reliable? Not mentioning the changes of faith and love, even if their love remains strong and consistent, once there is any unexpected misfortune, where will the person that you want to rely on be? Can sons and daughters be reliable? There have been many concerned parents since very ancient times. But where is the child who is filial? Chinese proverb. Can lovers be reliable? Someone once said, "I will surely be responsible for her." This is total nonsense. You do not even know whether you will be alive or not on the next day. So how can you be responsible for her? Can you guarantee her happiness and blessings for her whole life? You cannot even guarantee your own happiness and blessings in your life. So how can you guarantee